Hey, hello everybody. How y'all doing? Shalom, what do everybody? Shalom, what do? All right, everyone. Yeah, keep all alhamdulillah. Hi, everyone. Okay, first of all, we want to give honors and everything. Shout out to Brother Pan, right? Brother Pan was in the YouTube community, but he was a lot more than that in the YouTube community. No, I didn't know Brother Pan personally. No, I didn't. But I have watched plenty of his videos, Brother Pan's videos. And I do know Brother Pan is a Taurus. I know that. Okay. I know Taurus. And I want to give a shout out to his wife, Khadijah. She was a Leo. And if you know anything about Leos and Tauruses have a pure heart, you know. So Brother Pan, he had a pure heart. He had a pure heart. And he will still be able to teach you, you know. And I watched a lot of his videos. And that was slip up on my bad because the spirit had told me 2 days ago to watch one of his videos. I don't know, but maybe one of his ones that I didn't watch before. I will go back and look at it. But I did watch one last night. Um, I also burned some money for Brother Pan. I also burned some spiritual money for Brother Pan last night, right? And and shout out to Bob also. So, y'all don't get it twisted because a lot of people don't really understand what's going on with the spiritual community and it was a thing he said, right? Like it was a call in. I remember he had a call in on one of his shows. No, this ain't tarot right now. Tarot cards, this ain't it. So I remember he had one of his shows and one of his callers called in and asked him, "How do I speak to one of my ancestors on the other side, and they do drugs?" And Brother Pam was like, "Well, the only thing I can tell you is put some soap in that thing and put some plastic on that ancestor altar." And, the point being is the person was trying to get one of their ancestors to stop doing what they was doing, but if they couldn't stop them, this is what Pan has said, right? He said, "Was you able to stop them in this life? Was you able to stop them in this life? Well, if you weren't able to stop them in this life, what do you think you're going to be able to stop them in that life?" You know, so that makes a lot of sense, right? So, I know, Khadijah, his wife, shouts out to Khadijah, y'all, and his pass, his repass. I'm not sure the wake. I put it up there. It's November the 25th in Atlanta, Georgia. It's in Atlanta, Georgia, from 6 p.m. And it's gonna be from 6 p.m. So I did put that up there, y'all. Hold on. But I know, I also did I had plated food too and honors of Brother Pan. Okay, look, I don't even I took a picture of it. I'll show it to y'all. But I don't even eat starch food like lasagna and bread or like to me that's a lot of starch. But I ate it in honor of Brother Pan right now. What also could be because Jupiter is in Taurus also. So there's this cuisine with food also as well. And Aquarius Maximus has said that, Jupiter is this thing with the cuisine of the food. But so with Brother Pan, yeah, I ate some bread and butter and ground turkey and spaghetti and baked chicken. I don't eat all that like that, y'all. I don't. That's a lot to me. Cause you gonna wind up getting starch or diabetes. That's a lot of starch and starch. To me, this is me. I just never ate starch and starch. I did. I used to, but I couldn't. When you get older, you gotta digest different. But either way it go, I did it in honor of Brother Pan. And I watched one of his videos last night, Brother Pan. When he was like, I watched Brother Pan's video when he was like, they ain't gonna get it. These people ain't gonna get it. They're gonna have, he was like, he was saying he was worried about the spiritual community. And a lot of people is really not gonna really get it. It's not about, some people thinking it's about how you eat, what you eat, or stuff like that, or and shout out to thank you for the like or like it. But shout out to Khadijah also. Like I had two Leo's children. And Leo's children and Brother Pan, like I said, was a Taurus. So he was very pure in heart. But Leo children is they love and they love and they love everybody. Now I'm not talking about this song. I'm a person who love and love and love everybody and love everyone. That's what them cancers say. No. But a Leo's is really when they love you, they really, really love you. And I just know Khadijah was a Leo. That's all I know. Now, like I said, I got two different Leos now. I got two now. One like to see, one love you, but they like to see blood. Okay, that's one gonna want to see blood. The other Leo, I don't think they just. The other Leo, I don't think they stepped all the way into they fullness yet, but they still love. But they spicing it up a little bit now, better. To me, a little bit better. But to me, they could be a little bit more feisty. That's just me. But like I say, shout out to Brother Pan. Um, and I know for him to speak this work, to speak this occult work over the internet, and because when you be searching for this work and you be searching for this work and looking for it and looking for it, and he spoke on it unapologetically always, and I watch his videos and watch his videos, and is and shout out to, I think I said that already. Shout out to Bill B. But it's a lot. Like Brother Panic say, you can't get people to agree on pizza. On a video I watched last night, you can't get people to agree on pizza. You think we gonna get people to agree on the coat, on the coat, and the on the occult and the spirituality? You know. Now, shout out to Billy Carson too. Billy Carson, he one who he put it together now. Billy Carson, he put a lot of it together now. I don't know if people he put it together well, Billy Carson. But anyway, Billy Carson, he put it well, very well. Him and Dr. B, God power too. Um, this is about Brother Panic. Nah, he's a Taurus, and he would talk about his grandbaby. He was talking about his grandbaby and grandbaby, and he said how he wants to give his grandbaby everything, and I don't have any grandchildren, but just to imagine, and Brother Panic is a guy, and he's, and have his grandbaby. Thank you, Brother Panic. he let me know. He wanted to talk about that grandbaby. To talk about that grandbaby. He want that grandbaby to have everything. And they said, you're gonna spoil it, you're gonna spoil it, you're gonna spoil her. He said, so what? And what about it? What about it? They're supposed to have everything. What about it? I worked hard for just to give her this. Brother Panic, some people don't understand the left hand path, the right hand path. There's two different type of paths down here. People don't understand the right hand path and the left hand path. That's why I say this is a lot. This spiritual work is a lot of work, and it's truly a lot of work. And once you learn one, you got to go to another level and another level, and you see stuff and synchronicities. Like that's why I said this one ain't about no tarot cards, no none of that. Brother Panic was way more better than that. He was straight on to the point, straight to it. And every time you see Brother Panic, talk that sass, talk that sass. So, I'm watching this video last night. After I burned some ancestor money for Brother Panic, and then I watched this video, and um, you know, some people come down here and they argue and they fight within themselves and don't know why they fight within themselves. You know, Brother Panic was straight to the point, straight to the point, right? You know, and dare you to say something about it. You gotta know a Taurus. You gotta know a Taurus, right? You gotta know a Taurus. And Brother Panic was a Taurus. Um, but the occult, the left hand path and right hand path, people not gonna understand it. And it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work to understand it. And he was one of Bobby Hemmett's students. To be one of Bobby Hemmett's students, he was one of Bobby Hemmett's students. And they were still kept asked by they were asked by Brother Panic. Brother Panic, Brother Panic. They were asked Brother Panic, what about Bobby Hammock? What about Bobby Hammock? He's like, what about you? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You know, I ate really good this in the rising today for Brother Panic. I ate really good. I ate bread and butter and garlic, spaghetti, spaghetti and some uh turkey, spaghetti and turkey and some baked chicken. But Brother Panic was a great teacher, you know, and a lot of people, like I said, is not gonna get this thing. They too busy like chasing the culture, or chasing the culture. The way Brother Panic was able to tell them movies. When I watched Brother Panic, he did something with some video, New Jack City, right? And he would do it in a third person. He would do it like Wesley Snipes wasn't really Wesley Snipes. Wesley Snipes was talking to the other brother. I was like, whoa. When I was taken back when Brother Panic was able to decode them pictures like that, movies like that, you know, because I had learned to decode pictures from somebody else. But then when he had did the pictures like another way, I didn't never look at it that way. To Brother Panic he did a couple of movies like that. I was like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. So when you learn something from Brother Panic, because like he say, Brother Panic, you, you we know it takes a nation, and we know that you got to get everybody, to together on one accord, okay, if you can. But it ain't about that. It really ain't about none of that. Like Brother Panic said, it ain't about none of that. when people honestly get it, you know, it's like I met some famous people too, so I get what Brother Panic say. But still, when Brother Panic, you see which way your world is going according to who you are. What you doing? What you doing? It's not about like somebody came on his show one time talking about how what somebody else doing or what somebody else talking about. It don't matter about all that. See, it ain't about all that. See, this is where a lot of people go wrong at. This is what a lot of people go wrong at. And this is what they be talking about in the community. It ain't about all that. It's about what are you doing? What are you doing? Reason I can relate to Brother Panic because he was a Taurus. That's one thing. He was a Taurus, and his heart was pure. Nah, but he still had to keep his foot in line. He still had to keep his foot in your derriere. And Brother Panic, I know Khadija gave her speech yesterday. I watched it. Dreamwise gave his speech this morning. I watched it. That's where I got the clip from. So shout out to Dreamwise. And y'all make sure y'all get something and get some readings from Khadija and his repat. You can go by there and go see him on the 25th, November the 25th at 6 p.m. in the evening. November the 25th. Bobby Hemmett birthday. Bobby Hemmett was November the 28th. So here's is the 25th. And because I know I follow a lot of older teachers like Dr. Deborah Blair, Dr. Bobby Hemmett, Dr. Blair, Dr. Bobby Hemmett, and then I had watched. I couldn't get enough of Brother Panic, right? When I found Brother Panic, I watched one show. I had watched Brother Panic like on and on for like almost almost a week straight. Brother Panic. I was like on and on and on and on, like just go deep and deep. And it's like, okay, like what can you get next? What can you get to the next level at? What can you go to the next level at? And like people would come ask him on the YouTube channel, cause see, like I do tarot cards, and this is just that's be as far as I want to be saying because people would try to drain your ass. People would try to drain your ass. They will, if you let them. But then, like I had put on one of my TikTok videos, like what's wrong with me, and it said I'm too beautiful. I said okay. I said, oh, okay, now I get it. Like, okay, yeah, that's what. Okay, so you better be glad you had that what you had. Be beautiful, but at the same time, just when you gotta learn to put your foot down, talk your sass, right, brother Panic, talk your sass. You know, but that's because it took me a long time. I'm therapy, all type of stuff. I didn't know who I was for a long time. That's why we come down here to do the work. I didn't know who I was for a long time. For a long time. You wouldn't believe how long. I didn't. I couldn't love myself for a long time because when you find out that you are an asset and not a liability, that's when you realize, like, well, okay, why is everybody? Because they use people is using me for so many assets that nobody really seen to me. To me, that's when you go inside and do the inner work, like Bobby Hemmett was talking. I mean, Brother Panic was talking about. You got to do that work. that's when it's real, and you know what's going on, and he t- I know it's a lot about his grandbaby right now. I know that's what's coming to me about right now. It's about his grandbaby. It's a lot coming through about a grandbaby. That's what I'm. It's a lot coming through about his grandbaby. It's a lot coming through about his grandbaby. It's son about Khadijah and her derriere. I don't know but brother Panic. What did you? Why would you put me in the middle of this? But Khadijah know him. Khadijah know him. Khadijah know him. I don't know what was that mentioning me like that. I don't know. But I don't know. But Brother Panic, shout out to Brother Panic. Shout out to Brother Panic and their grandbaby and Khadijah. Yeah, I had to come on here for Brother Panic. I had to come on here for Brother Panic. He's a tourist and he talked the truth and he was unapologetic and didn't care. And I remember when they had all like it was like okay, I seen two of Brother Panic's like the one he did with Rich and the one he did before that with him and Hank on there, and some other body was on there, and Bobby and brother Panic was like, "Who is this goofy nigga? Who is this goofy nigga? Man, get on out of here with this. Get on out of here. Who is this goofy nigga?" Cause it was like, the dude was like, trying to sound like Martin Luther King, and he was trying to sound like Martin Luther King. And Brother Panic was like, "No, we ain't about to do all that. Who gonna be out here doing all this marching and all this and that for what? Be marching to go do what? They don't think for what? For what? That ain't what it's about." See, because a lot of people really missed the mark of where it's at. A lot of people missed the mark. They missed the whole point entirely. They missed the whole damn point. I wish I had a Baphomet right now. Brother Panic. But thank you, Brother Panic, for reminding me what I do have. Thank you, brother. Just a second. But hold on. Okay, there you go. Like I do say, it's about don't miss the whole mark. Don't miss the whole mark. Because a lot of people do. They miss the whole mark. Period. What is this thing? What is this? What is this whole reason by? What is this? What is this whole thing? Period. No, I don't have a Baphomet. Um, what is this whole thing? Period. You know, but I know what I do have is that I got a good to go for those, Tahootie, So for Brother Panic, for myself, because a lot of people don't be knowing what be going on in the spiritual community. They just know they fall in the trend. They do. They know they fall in the trend. But it's more about that. It's more besides that. I gotta get my nails done soon too. Very soon. Very soon. Um, but a lot of people gonna miss the whole mark, and they gonna go all the way left. You know, they gonna go all the way left. So this is for Brother Panic, and shout out to Khadijah and the grandbaby, the grandbaby, the grandbaby, and Khadijah. Um, like I say, a lot of people gonna go miss the whole mark period. And like I say, this takes a lot of spiritual work, and people don't get the point of what the spiritual work is like. They have not a clue. They think it's just roses and love and light, love and light. Get on out of here. Who is you talking about? What are you talking about? This ain't that, man. This ain't that, fam, man. And like Brother Penner say, if you don't really know somebody, don't speak on them because you don't know what you talking on. Because he said something about somebody one time. He said, purely they would come and knock you in the face. Don't take offense. You don't even know who you talking about. You know, and so people don't understand. But I know Brother Panic. I know he was a Taurus, and when you know, like let me see, what was like get a couple of my favorite videos. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, they did that yesterday. That was Khadijah and them, the Portals Pan crossover celebration. That was the one. Y'all can see that video right there. My brother Pan, Khadijah. That's that video. That's Rich, brother Rich, brother Rich on brother Rich and that's brother Rich.
Alright, peace of the family. That's my
So
messing up my
okay,
screen.
this one. Let me tell you. Here's brother.
I just told you this is not your home and you can't build a kingdom here. So Eddie Murphy came in, took his money, said you can't get into trouble, and I want to move downstairs and let this landlord who's full of shit, he can have this fucking place. We must live poor. I told him my home is very poor. I am what? A goat herder. That's Jesus. He came to save her. He was the Christ. But even if the Christ comes here, which is you, every conscious person is the Christios or the Christ. That's you. So you come, you're here to find your heart or your Lisa or your love and take it back to the kingdom because it's a form of alchemy. He was already there. He was already born. He had ass white. I just told you this is not your home.
See?
kingdom there.
And that's what brother Panic. That's what I'm telling you. That's what brother Panic.
Totally off point. He even said, see, nigga, oh, damn, I had this all wrong, but I'm still going to suck it. You know what I'm saying? Your effort is the key. There's another thing he'll say, look at the spot on the wall, close your eyes, turn around, you spin, close your eyes, and try to walk to the wall so you can touch the spot. Then move it further away. See how far you get. It's not about touching the spot. It's about doing this shit. So this exercise is what you're doing. You got to understand that psychic powers, your those centers are sleeping in. So they don't just wake up because you read a book. You have to exercise it. Just like if you got out of a coma, they atrophy. You have to work your legs. You know what I'm saying? Your muscle mass is there. So this shit has to be worked. These are techniques in working. From then, I would start to shoot the image, and I would shoot the image totally off.
So you see what I'm saying?
See, nigga.
So that's what I'm saying. You all don't get it. Y'all think this is stuff is just like they like okay, like brother Panic. I mean brother Rich. Shout out because he did a video. I can do magic. I can do magic. See, but I've been following a Shearer. Then before Shearer, I was reading a lot of books and books and books and books and books. But I had met somebody spiritual first. Because that's all I have been seeking for. Because I come out seeking this stuff like Brother Panic. And then oh yeah, so I went to Shearer Star Goddess. Then after I listened to Shearer Star Goddess, she was talking about the occult, the spirituality and occultism. Then through her I got introduced to uh uh Billy Carson. Billy Carson came on the Shearer Star Goddess channel. So when Billy Carson came on the Shearer Star Goddess channel, and I was like, I got so excited. I was like, Mom, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? And I was like, man, it was like uh a Sheer Star Goddess was came on Billy Carson came on a Sheer Star Goddess channel. Then after that I was watching Billy Carson. Then it went deeper when I got to Billy Carson and God Power. Then Billy Carson had a whole channel of occult everything. It was like an encyclopedia going wild for me. It was like an encyclopedia going wild when I started with forbidden knowledge. It was like, oh my goodness, forbidden knowledge was like an encyclopedia and gone mad. Then then I would listen to Priestess Assault Ray. I don't know if I'm saying her name. Priestess Asset Ra. I would listen to her. And then but I would listen to Brother Panic. And now Ron Haynes, I listen to Ron Haynes too, but I like Brother Panic direct approach. Direct approach. It's like being your mother, your father, still being stern at the same time. You know what I'm saying? The direct approach to it. And like the videos I just showed y'all, you still have to do your homework. You still have to do your homework. This ain't that. People think they come through. This is the ever, ever learning journey, right? Ever learning journey. I hope y'all got a chance to go to Bagad Power too, because it was amazing. Billy Carson and Dr. B, it was amazing. It was amazing. And I'm still watching it, so I ain't finished, but it's amazing. Um, so Brother Panic, we're gonna miss you, but we know you rest in power because you came here to do what you came to do, unapologetically, and spoke from the heart because he had strong heart chakras. You hear me? Brother Panic have straight, strong heart chakras. His heart was strong. His heart was strong. This is why this man is loved so much. This is why he is so loved. He is so loved. This is why he is so loved. His heart chakra is this strong. You know? And like I was watching the video of Brother Panic last night, and like they were saying, them people couldn't even agree on the on pizza. You think they're gonna agree on a coat? You think that people gonna agree on the occult in Egypt, the occult, the mysteries, the powers? It's a lot to it. It's a lot to it. And one person cannot teach you. You got to go to these classes and you got to do the work. This is an ongoing work the rest of your life. It's an ongoing work in your life. It's always ongoing work. It's always ongoing work. Over and over and over again. It's ongoing work. Oh yeah. That's not right there. It's an ongoing work. So when people say it's like when people go asking stupid stuff, it's like get out of my face because you're talking stupid stuff. I don't care about what you're talking about because you're talking stupid shit. It's like you got to look up the symbolism. You got to know when the universe talks to you. You got to look up the symbology of it. I know somebody had asked him last. Well, he wasn't on there last night, but I'm just saying I was watching the video last night, and somebody was asking him like, "What this mean and what this mean?" And it's like, okay, well, how can you get more of that? How can you get more of that? What you're getting? Sometimes people don't know how to formulate even a question the right way to get the answer to what they want to say. But like you say, be yourself. Be yourself. Yeah, I be on for the weekend reading, for everybody's weekend reading and tarot reading, but this ain't about that. This is about Brother Rich. I mean, Brother Panic. This is about Brother Panic. A Taurus. A Taurus. This is about a Taurus. And yes, that's what this about. So he's having his let me look at this because I don't want to say the wrong thing. I don't like y'all know me. I keep my notes because I don't like to say the wrong thing. Period. On camera, without camera. I don't like to say nothing. I don't have no other numbers and stuff around me uh, right now. But I know it's November the 25th. Player for Atrius S20FE. Let me see. What is it? Gallery. Okay. Pay your respects. Says pay your respects. The portals to Pan crossover celebrations. Pay your respects. Saturday, November 25th, 2023, at 6 p.m. to 12, from 6 in the evening to 1, almost to 12 in the morning in Atlanta, Georgia. And it's all black attire. All black attire. So y'all can get some lectures. Y'all can get Brother Pan's book at occultlectures.com. Okay, get Brother Panic books because he made some books now. It's at occultlectures.com. Can y'all see that? I hope y'all can see that. Occultlectures.com. Brother Pan. Okay, and there's his crossover celebration. His crossover celebration. Crossover celebration. It's November the 25th. November the 25th from 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. Yep, Brother Pan. So I'll be back, you all, in a little bit because I'm gonna be late. My second one come back for the astrology tarot card reading, but I want to give my shout out to Brother Pan, a Taurus, and somebody who taught the occult unapologetically and feeling good about it. Some people would think it's devil worship. Some people would think all that type of stuff. It ain't about all that. One of my uncles, I got him tattooed on my arm too. My uncle, one of my uncles, he was Aries. One of my uncles would say, "New levels, new devils." Nah, he would tell my uncle would tell my mom this because my mother was very churchy, and he would tell my mother, and that when he said that, it always stayed in my head. When he would say, new levels, new devils. So when he said new levels, new devils, I was like, oh, I caught that. I like that. I like that saying because it's always, no matter when you go up, you're gonna have to go up another notch, another notch. This whole thing is like a video game, or this whole thing is like I don't know how to explain it to y'all. I can't explain it like Brother Pan can, or how Sherry can explain it. And then if I explain it, I'm damn near probably say the wrong thing sometime. I don't know. I don't know because I don't know how to explain it to y'all. But some people they explain it very well and good. I like my TikTok. I explain it over there. But anyway, so my uncle will say new levels, new devils, and with these devils come a lot of devil energy. Everybody think everything is love and light, love and light, love and light, love and light. But some people is not. Some people are afraid to go over to the dark side. Luke, the dark side. Luke Skywalker, Star Wars, the dark side. Some people are scared to go over to the dark side. They don't understand the dark side. It's too much for them to fathom. Like I said, I think I came on here the other day and I explained to y'all BDL 1014. He explained the Bible good because the way the Bible was written, I couldn't even understand it. I wasn't even trying to understand the way that it was scribble scrabble to me. The Bible was scribble scrabble too many ways. I was like, oh, what? To the what? To the what? What? He thou shalt not be count. Oh hell no! I don't care what the people talking about. It ain't y'all ain't and come to find out the Bible wasn't written by them no way. Girl, child, man, please, I don't care. Whatever y'all believe in, God, source, universe, whatever. Anyway, like I say, my uncle said, new levels, new devils. And Brother Panic, he explained it right. He explained it right. And when you know that it is more on this planet and how to go to the dark side and then go back to the light, you see, that's why I say I stick to my tarot cards. And I explain the way I can with people with tarot cards. Because the stuff I allow to say, mm, I allow to say it the wrong way to people. I don't know. I could offend people. I don't know if I do or not. I don't care. But I'm just here to be me. And that's all. Everybody have the reason they here. Everybody have the reason why they here. Everybody have their time stamp of what they're here for, you know? And the greatest thing, like Brother Panic said, the greatest thing is to find your love. Find your love. Brother Panic said the greatest thing is to find your love. Oh, there's the food I ate for Brother Panic. Yes, anyway. I told y'all I ate some spaghetti, some baked chicken, and butter bread, uh, butter bread and garlic. I ate all that. Y'all, that's a lot for me. I don't even eat that much. That's a lot of food I done ate. That's a lot of food I ate. And for Brother Panic. and yeah, mhm. I did my ancestor money last night for Brother Panic. Last night before I went to bed. Or like I said, new levels and new devils. You got to go to the dark side. Some people just stick to the light side. Don't go to the light, Caroline. Go to the light, Caroline. Go to the light, Caroline. I mean, y'all ain't never figured that movie out with Poltergeist. Don't go to the light, Caroline. Don't go to the light, Caroline. I mean, if y'all ain't never figured that out from the movie Poltergeist, go to the light, Caroline. Go to the light, Caroline. Don't go to the light, Caroline. Man, see, y'all want to go to the light and the dark. It's about the light and the dark. It's about both sides, y'all. But light is stronger. Light and love is stronger than anything. And like Brother Panic said, love will find a way. He was a Taurus. Love will find a way. And when love will find a way, it'll find a way and it will get through no matter what. Ain't nobody gonna be able to stop you. Ain't nobody gonna be able to stop it. When it's time to say it, love will find a way and it's gonna get through. That's what Brother Panic is. That's what Brother Panic is. So that's what I want to say to you. I'll be on a little late. I was supposed to do the other one, but I'll be on a little maybe 15 minutes later, you all. For the tarot card for the weekend, you all. This is for Brother Panic. I'll talk to you all in a little bit, okay? Brother Panic, rest in power, Brother Panic, rest in power. Rest in power, Brother Panic, rest in power. Okay, you all? I'll talk to you all later. I'll be the same. Adios. And I am cold. I'm going to turn this AC off. It's 53 degrees outside and I got the AC on. I'm telling you. Those meals. Okay, you all. Thank you. Till next time. Au revoir, arrivederci. I'll be the same.